two godlike geniuses in my family.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And then people wonder why we don't fucking speak.
I find this fascinating. Noel was always into music, playing guitar. He was sort of a loner.
Yeah, he was into that.
Right, you were more of a social kind of guy.
I was more into playing football on the park, being a little dickhead, letting people's tyres down, knocking on doors, running away, and just being a little shit. I got into music when I was about 18. I know there's a lot of people that get in it when they're 2 and that, but I was into football and stuff. I was about 18, so I was a late comer.
So growing up, the way I understand it, your brother Noel, he wasn't in your band at first. You had your own thing going on.
Yeah.
Your brother's off being a roadie for some band.
Yeah.
And you guys start a band, and he comes home one day and he goes, "Holy fuck, my brother can sing." He had no clue you could sing. No. He was shocked.
Yeah. And he's still shocked by that fact.
Do you actually, have a different approach to the way you sort of deal with Noel and vice versa, as far as like just being sort of from the same family and being, the blood relations as opposed to the relationship in the band? I mean, it must be easier to have a go and have slap your brother around than it is. I mean, it's the thing you can do with brothers and sisters. You can't sometimes do it with mates because they're probably never talk to you.
No, I'm not into slapping anyone around. But it's like there's days when I've needed a slap and he's slapped me. And there's days when he's needed a slap, so I've slapped him. We're on a big fight, we hadn't talked for about 2 months. Nothing like that.
You were the unreasonable one, and he was the reasonable one. That's how it was presented to us.
Yeah.
And maybe there's some truth in that, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I think we're both unreasonable.
How's the harmony of the band?
That's really good.
Do you like each other?
We love each other, yeah, man. Yeah.
And listen, the fact that Noel wasn't there, and that came as a surprise to all the public, of course. And can you go back and tell us a bit, what happened, your point of view, of course?
Well, we've done a gig, we cancelled a gig in Barcelona because Alan hurt his wrist. And then we just started drinking all day, and I was just getting asked in interviews about solo albums. And I don't want to hear about solo music or people in a band doing solo stuff. It's no good to the band, it's no good for the band if someone's thinking about doing solo stuff. So we had a little argument about it and a little bit of a fight, and that was that. And it's like, it's not just Noel, it takes two to argue.
Of course.
But,
I just want to hear your point of view as well.
We just had a little argument, and that was the end of it. And then he went off home, and I stayed here, and that's that.
And then we just sort of like grown up one day and went, I better start talking. In the band, it's not right for all the other people in the band. And they're coming in after the gig, they get off after down the Walrus, and everyone else, they've been free stay on. To come backstage, me and him, I went, proper, you know what I mean? So we had a chat with the manager and said, right, no, it's not right, it's unhealthy, so.
What's it like now?
That's really good, man, I think it's the best it's ever been.
It's never been that bad. It's always been. It's like, but you'll have an argument about something the last 15 minutes, and then the repercussions will go on for the rest of the year. There's only 2 people ever get it, and that's me and him.
Oasis have split, and according to Noel Gallagher, this time it's for good. Noel announced he's quitting the band because he can't work a day longer with his brother Liam. The final straw came when the two came to blows before a gig at a festival in Paris.
It's with some sadness and great relief to tell you I quit Oasis tonight, he said. I simply could not go on working with Liam a day longer. The writing's been on the Wonderwall for a while now, and the brothers have always played on their sibling rivalry.
Shut up! Right. If you think rock and roll is getting arrested, rock and roll is about being yourself, and I want to fucking about having a drink and having a rock and roll's about music. Music. Shut up, man.
And Liam's always conceded that he and Noel are pretty much half a world away from each other.
It's all right, man. I mean, we don't go for walks in the park. We don't go and sit. Feed each other popcorn in a cinema. You know what I mean? We just do what we do when we need to speak about. The thing is about me and our kid, there's no in it anymore. You know what I mean? There's no bullshit. We just whatever needs to be said, we say it.
Why did Oasis break up? We all know that. The little fella got into a sulk.
Now, it was caused by an argument, the split, weren't it?
Yeah.
So what started the fight?
Just the usual nonsense, you know what I mean? Just nothing about music, just personal stuff, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
But it was gearing up over 18 years, you know what I mean?
Oh, was it going to blow at any minute? Were you like, Jesus, this is going to go down?
You know what I mean? And we're just going like that, in about 2 years' time. I don't know why we split up, so I'd like to know So,
Hold it, you must have some idea what he's got. Was
no,
it all
I mean,
on him?
Maybe I might have been a bit too rock and roll for him and that, and I might have cancelled a few gigs and that, and I might have stayed up later than I should have some nights, but, you know, we're not S Club 7, that's what you do.
Now, I heard you smashed one of his favourite guitars. Did that happen? Did you smash up Noel's favourite guitar?
No, it was the other way around, he smashed one of mine.
No.
Yeah, I did. I've still got it in pieces.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Is it like, was it...
It's a shame, yeah. It was a nice guitar, man.
Yeah.
It's rock and rollistic, man. It'll be worth a few quid that in a couple of years.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
it will, wouldn't it?
Is he being unreasonable, do you think, because you were once so unreasonable that he just thought, that's it, I'm done, not even ever going to change? Or is he being unreasonable because he is now just being unreasonable?
You're doing well with this unreasonable.
Yeah,
You're showing off now, aren't you?
But it obviously wasn't. I just think he wanted out, man, you know what I mean? To be quite honest, I think he's probably got a batch of songs that he doesn't want his brother singing or whatever, and he wants to go down another road, but that's cool, you know what I mean?
I don't know, maybe he just wanted to go solo and do his thing and just be on his own and take all the fun out, you know, he just wanted to do his thing, but...
Too well for him, so he wanted to be a solo star. That's the way I see it. There was nothing, no one knew it was coming, and you don't split bands up like that when people have got, you know, it's a big thing, you know what I mean? If he did want to go and do a solo career, cool, I'd have quite happily had 2 years off, you know what I mean? So he sort of just went, boom, pull the plug like that, and I just think that's snide, so...
Now, you've both threatened to leave this band before. We've heard it. How many times have we heard it? You must. How many times have you two heard it?
Quite a few. Quite a few.
Did you think he was joking and he'd be back?
No.
No.
It's really that bad?
Yeah, man.
By the way he typed it out, he meant business.
What's the situation between you two now?
Situation is still the same. He's off doing his cosmic pop, and I'm here doing my thing, and giving the people what they want.
Are you talking?
No, I've not spoke to him. I didn't really speak to him that much anyway. We didn't really speak that much, you know what I mean? So, all this thing about fighting all the time, he was doing his thing, I was doing my thing. We only met on stage, you know what I mean? I haven't spoken to him for about 10 years.
Wow.
2009, I think. Don't start that.
I think because people who don't understand necessarily what went on or what goes on, they feel like maybe you're missing out or maybe he's missing out.
I'm having a great time, don't worry about it. It's all good, man.
So that's not happening?
Not this week, no.
Okay.
Do you miss him? Do you miss hanging out with him?
I missed the old Noel, who was a bit of a fucking lad and that, we had a laugh and all that, but he seems very... He doesn't seem like, you know, I'm not saying we should be the same person, but he seems like he's after something else in life, man, and I don't know what it is. Seems very easily built. I don't know, he's not like me.
Do you not think, and I've no idea, but just to put it out there, do you not think it just could be, we're all getting a bit older, but he's just a little bit older, because we're pretty much the same age.
Yeah, yeah.
And like he's hit 50.
Yeah.
Some people have a midlife crisis at 40, and I'm not saying he's having a midlife crisis at all, but maybe he's just, I don't know, changed what he wants.
Yeah, but totally. But then if that's the case, then there was no place for rock and roll then in that case, because I'm not saying he should be like me and he should be going out and doing what he's doing, or because we all change, and I've changed. I've definitely slowed down. I'm not saying you should be going out fucking gobbing on people and fucking swearing and shit like that, or whatever it is that people think we are.
You're 47 now. You're an older man.
Yeah.
Noel's an older man. He's older than you, isn't he? A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Smaller as well.
You're not helping matters.
Is there anything in your mind when stuff like that happens? It's really close to home where you think, "Fucking hell, man, me and Noel. It's been over a decade. What are we doing? We're not going to be around forever."
Yeah. But I've got plans for him in the next life, you know what I mean? So I don't want to spoil him too much now, you know what I mean?
You're going to be there, up there, down there, whatever.
But you know, no, it is sad, and like, you know what I mean? And people, you know, but you know, just you know, what more? He knows the drill, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go around there begging your ass, you know what I mean? It is what it is, you know what I mean?
That must be so hard for your mum. Because I mean, we've just been talking about you.
She's kind of over it, you know what I mean? She's like not bothered. She's just like, we're a pair of idiots. But you know, it's like the olive branch has been put out to him many a times.
Have you personally called him?
I haven't personally called him. I'm not going to
Why not?
personally call him. I haven't
Why?
got his number. He will call me. I know he will, because the universe will make him. That's what will happen.
Obviously, you were hurt when he split the band. Yeah, and that's an awful lot. Because it's so you didn't do anything wrong.
Not as much as I normally do. I haven't done anything wrong.
As I normally do.
No, we're in a rock and roll band, aren't we? I mean, you know what I mean? We're not the tweenies, you know what I mean? It's like...
You want him to call? for your relationship, not the band.
That would be lovely for me, mum, wouldn't it? And it'd be lovely. I'm asked about the band. The band will get back together when it gets back together. It'll be lovely for brothers to be talking, and my mum and all that. It'd be lovely. And my other brother. And families that haven't seen each other, like my kids haven't seen his kids, I haven't seen his kids, so all that would be great.
Didn't you have a truce with Noel over
Yeah, but
the
that
Christmas
was
period?
Well, in my head I did. Well, because it's Christmas, innit? And my mum's always going, look, calm down and all that. And I sort of had a couple of drinks and that, and I thought, yeah, I'll put it out there, but it's just not happening, is it?
Any message for him? If we could be like the communication between them.
Who for Noel? No message, man. Just good luck, mate. See you in the next world. And don't be later. He's doing his thing, we're doing our thing. I wish him all the best. Don't release it the same day as ours, because we'll have you. And feeling really confident about that, you know what I mean?
He must have heard some of the stuff already, some of the album already.
Oh yeah, of course he will have.
And on a songwriting.
And as a music lover, he'll like it, you know what I mean? Because there's some really good strong songs on there, without a doubt. He's a far better songwriter than me, but because he's been doing it for years, but I'm nowhere near. I'm not on his level. He's on a different level when it comes to songwriting. But as a singer, that's my gig, man.
What would you make of his record? Have you sat down with it a lot?
No, I've not sat down with it. No, God, no. I've heard it. I've heard like what I've heard. I just don't. And obviously, people are going to say, I'm digging him out. I'm not. I prefer his first two other ones. I like his formula. You know what I mean? Like the songs. And of all this, I don't think the songs are that good. You know what I mean? And there's just lots of silly and not even that out there production on it. You know what I mean? And that's not me digging it out. I think he. Like Dead in the Water's a good tune, you know what I mean? I just don't think it's as good as his first two, you know what I mean? And I don't even think it's that out there, you know what I mean? He's going on about what he's on a journey and all that, and it's like, it's not, it sounds like a shit killer shaker. No, I adore that kid, man. I adore all my brothers and that, you know what I mean? I adore my family, and of course, family's the most important thing. Rock and roll comes second, man.
Well, let's hope that Rock and Roll and Family can come back together with you and Noel finally burying the hatchet. Because it does sound to me like you're in the right place for it.
Oh, I'm ready to go, man. I'm ready to have a good time again, man.
Let's see if we can get the band back together, wouldn't that be great?